I'm at the Paramount Restaurant here in East Vancouver. Used to be the Lucky Plus restaurant. They serve fantastic dim sum. So we're gonna give the dinner menu a try. So let's go in and check it out.
Oh, I don't know what. Chinese soup anyway.
Yeah, Chinese soup.
What is inside? Lingao? No.
No, pork.
Pork and got pork bones as a traditional Chinese soup.
我妈妈喜欢吃中国菜，我妈妈跟我常常吃。
Oh, the toe. Oh, so pork bones with some kind of I don't know what that is. 佢啲乜梗
80多。Ooh, that's good broth. Ooh, that's good broth. That's real traditional soup. That goes down really well, especially on a cold winter day.
So this is the beef with the Chinese greens. 佢啲係芥蘭係嘛? So beef and Gai Lan stir fry. Look at that beef. Look at succulent beef. Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
Ooh, big slices of beef that's been marinated. So when you eat it, it should be very tender. So when you marinate the beef, it's a process where it tenderizes the beef. And then when you add soy sauce and whatever sauce is into the marinade, you get the beef infused with all the flavors.
Look at the special chow mein. I saw the special chow mein last time we was here for dim sum. And look at the big pieces of barbecue pork. You got nice big pieces of barbecue pork. Look at that. Look at that. And you got the chicken pieces. You got the squid. You got some nice prawn, juicy. Wow, the big prawn. Look at that, juicy. Oh, quite a few. And then you get the scallops. That's a good sign when you get nice big pieces of scallops, juicy scallops. And then whole Chinese mushrooms right there. And you can see the noodles have been stir fried. So you get the nice crispy noodles with the sear marks. That's wok hei. And then you get the sauce infused into the noodle.
Ooh, look at these noodles. So lots of sauce in the noodles. It's steaming hot. I can tell it's going to have good wok hei, which is a sear flavor from the carbon steel wok.
The prawns are big and juicy, so when you stir fry it, the flavors of the sauce is infused in the prawn. Right, Ma? So pretty good wok hei, which is the carbon sear. So you get lots of flavor. A good sear will bring out the flavor in the dish. So we finished about half the chow mein. There's still lots of chow mein left. So even half the chow mein is as big as some restaurants' full-size chow mein. Look at that, look at that.
我的 YouTube 频道Dan Sito 就是我。The lady wants to know what my YouTube channel is. Okay. Yeah, 你看到我的 YouTube 频道Chinese Canadian Roots TV and 别的频道叫Chinese Cooking Channel. 我下英文我下。你有 OK， 你哦，谢谢。
你喺 YouTube 啦，喺 YouTube。我知啊。
你YouTube 那这个名字 Dan Sito 英文可以。你看到我就是我。中意订我的赞 ，OK， 谢谢，当我的赞 ，OK， 谢谢你。做中国菜，英文菜，西方菜。
紧张大干的我喜欢看，那个还有那个三千楼我有很杂。
也可以啊。
还有那个很多个我都看那个 什么讲的爱情小说的我不看的，我就看那个战争的。
你给咩？
很多频道。
因为我本身是教书的，以前啊，我是教书，我是读那个师范毕业的。
哦，毕业。OK。你找到我的频道，跟记住，英文可以的。你定位我的赞 ，OK？ 定我的赞。
Đây là ba cái bự cái bự muốn game mình đang quên muốn game đang quên
Take the soup out of the bowl here. 我妈妈做传统的中国菜，传统中国菜。
Beef and Chinese broccoli stir fry. Ooh, look at that, look at that. So you get the nice juicy beef. So all the flavors are infused into the beef. So when you marinate the beef, it's called velveting. So you put a bit of baking soda with the cornstarch, gets it really tender. You can tell right from the first bite, lots of flavor in the beef and really tender. Here I have about 1 pound of ribeye steak. So I'm going to cut the ribeye steak into thin slices. You can cut it into larger slices if you like. You can use different cuts of beef, such as top sirloin. You can use flank steak. You can use blade steak. So whatever cut you use, cut it in roughly the same size pieces. Then put the beef into a bowl. Now we're going to add some cornstarch. So add 1 to 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. This will help tenderize the beef. Next, we're going to add some cooking oil, such as peanut oil. So you can add up to 1/3 of a cup of cooking oil to coat the beef. The oil will also help keep the beef moist and tender. Next, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce, also known as regular soy sauce. I like to add a dash of sesame oil for a little nutty flavor and a little nice fragrance. Now I'm going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of oyster flavor sauce. So this is my favorite sauce for Chinese cooking. Now mix all the ingredients together with a fork or a pair of chopsticks. I like the chewy texture of beef, but if you want more tender beef, you can add 1/4 to half a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda is an alkaline, and it will break down the beef to make it really tender. Marinate the beef for at least an hour or more to infuse all the flavors into the beef. Now I'm going to cut up some Gai Lan, which is also known as Chinese broccoli. You can also use regular broccoli for this dish as well. Whatever vegetable you use, make sure the pieces are cut into similar size for even cooking. Now we're going to blanch the Chinese broccoli. Simply bring some water to a boil, put in the Chinese broccoli and blanch for 2 to 5 minutes. This will help tenderize the broccoli and also makes for easier stir fry. Once time is up, strain the broccoli and run some cold water over the broccoli to stop the cooking. Now it's time to preheat your pan or wok at medium to medium-high heat. When your wok starts smoking, it's ready to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, such as peanut oil. And just make sure the oil is spread over evenly in the wok.
I like to use ginger and garlic, so I put about a tablespoon of chopped ginger and chopped garlic. Give that a quick stir fry to bring out the aromatics. So next, we add the Chinese broccoli and give it a quick stir fry. So this will bring out the wok hei, the sear carbon flavor, into the Chinese broccoli. I like to add a bit of natural pink salt, Himalayan salt, just to sharpen up the flavor in the Chinese broccoli. So you can put the Chinese broccoli on a nice serving plate. This is a simple Chinese veggie. You could just serve on its own. You don't need to add meat if you don't want to. You don't need to clean the wok, just wipe it down and then preheat the wok again. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. I have peanut oil once again. Then I add 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger and chopped garlic again. So give these aromatics a quick stir fry. Now you're ready to add the beef. For home cooking, you need to sear the beef for at least 1 minute. But when you cook on a high-powered commercial stove, you don't need to. So sear the beef up to a minute, sometimes less if you have your wok at really high heat. So I like to cook at high heat to get a real good sear, but if you're a beginner at wok cooking, you don't need to turn the heat as high. Now we're going to give the beef a quick stir fry. As you can see, the beef is about 3/4 of the way cooked. Now add 2 to 3 tablespoons of regular soy sauce, also known as light soy sauce. Now I'm going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of the oyster flavor sauce, which is my favorite sauce. Then I like to sharpen the flavor with some natural Himalayan salt. Then add half to a cup of chicken broth if you have it, or just regular water. So depending how much sauce you want, add more or less of the liquid. Then add 1/3 cup of water mixed with a tablespoon of cornstarch to thicken the sauce. So let that sauce simmer and finish with a dash of sesame oil to bring out the nutty taste and fragrance. So pour the beef over your Chinese broccoli. So there you have it. This is my version of beef and Chinese broccoli stir fry. So you can serve these veggies by themselves, but if you stir fry it, you have the sauces from the beef just smothering the veggies. It's going to give it added taste. So look at that beef. Look at that beef. Ooh, look at that. Is it ever tender? So you got all the flavors infused into the beef. Now you can order the products and ingredients that I use in my cooking videos. Just click the link below in the description for the Chinese cooking accessory guide. You can order everything online, including the wok that I use and some of the equipment